working at Chiboy FM as a radio presenter. I'm here to get you so that you can give content to our listeners. Usikose kupitia hapa so that we can work together for the benefit of our audience, for the benefit of our listeners. Asanteni sana.
Asante sana na Mungu akubariki. Baada ya hapa tunataka tupate habari kwa muhtasari. Makofi. Yeah, asante sana.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Edwin Odhiambo. I work with the Travel and Related Studies Center. Right now, the Nyanza and Western coordinator. I'm not alone. I'm with the ABLE team led by the CEO and the MD of the institution, Mr. Charles. So I would kindly request to pass the microphone to him. I know he's also one of the guest panelists.
Good evening. Good evening once again. My name is Charles Gaku, Air Travel and Related Studies Center. An institution that is based in Nairobi, current offering training in travel, tourism, and hospitality as well. Our purpose of being here today is to forge partnerships. We just had an admissions office set up at the Holden Mall on the ground floor. And I look forward to a very wonderful evening, interactive one. So thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Gloria Okora. I'm also an artist. Our portrait. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening once more. My name is Mercy Wakasa. Currently, I'm the marketing officer here at Travel, Kakamega County. That's all.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Danja. Homa Bay is my county. Currently working as air travel. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Caroline. I deal in large scale and small scale business. I'm based in Village.
Good evening. I'm Petronila Shakura. I deal in Jumatali. Serious.
Asante sana. Makofi yake jamani. Thank you so much. Anyone here? Hey, asante.
Good evening. Angela. We did from the key interiors.
Thank you so much. Watu wa Deko wako area, kitaka Deko. Hapai tukisonga tu. Na pia tuko na wanalubao FM fulani nyumba asante. Good evening. My name's Mike Confidence Wahisi. Good to see you, Mbasu Zak. I remember alinipandisha mlima Buriola Hills. So I'm here to represent Imanti Consulting. We do capacity building for your staff, and also we have a wing on women and in business and leadership. So I hope to have a good time with us today and just to interact with us. Apart from that, I'm also a girls trainer. Girls is Gender Action Learning System. We can talk so that we can interact more and know more about girls. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Richard Okelo. I work with MNO Advocates, LLP, Kakamega. Thank you.
Hamjambo nyote.
Hatujambo.
I am Maonga Mbesi. I am an associate at M&O Advocates. We have our HQ is in Nairobi. We have a branch here at Twitter Plaza, third floor. We are here to partner with you people, learn how we can be able to be of help to your businesses and make you people make more money in your business without being harassed by the government when it comes to tax compliance issues, among other things, and also employment, getting into those contracts with your partners. We are all here to learn from each other. I look forward to working with you more. I have my profiles here. When I meet you, you can also pass by and get profiles from me if you want to know more about our firm. Thank you very much.
Hello everyone. I am Lavenda Wasonga. I'm an entrepreneur in the beauty industry. Niko pale Lurambi Bamboo. I also see one of my clients here. I'm so happy about that. So we offer all beauty services, the waxing, hair, nails, makeup, lashes, everything beauty. Wanawake wote mko hapa, you can come promote my business. Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm ready to learn today.
Asante sana. Sema wanaume tusikuje. Mungu akubariki. Hatutakuja hata tuna fare. Thank you. Good evening team. Good evening.
Habari zenu. Mko salama. So I'm Lumongi Raja. I represent Tujuane Events and Adventures Limited. We are a tour, travel and team building company. And I'm so happy kama yule mwanadada. Pia mimi mwana clients wangu hapa. Yeah, nimeserve some of the people here. Kuna wale tumetuma quotation. Najua for the fact that mmeniona hapa leo, it will translate to business. So for all your team building services, we are the company to go to. And looking forward to serving you and enjoying the night. Asanteni.
Asante sana. Bila pia tujue.
Good evening everybody.
Good evening.
My name is Joel Muhanji, Managing Director of Sanjo Limited. We develop and sell property apartments. Thank you.
Asante sana.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Shimosi Ken. We get to know each other more in due course because some part of it.
Asante sana. My sister, tafadhali. Karibu sana.
Hi everyone. Hi. My name is Damaklen Mora. I'm an accountant by profession. I'm also the founder and CEO of Fedawa Cleaning Services. We specialize in professional cleaning of offices, residential places and institutions. I'm happy to be here to partner with you. Thank you.
Asante sana.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Harriet Ingari, in charge of marketing at Equity Afya Kakamega. I know most or all of you probably know someone or visited our hospital. We are here to actually just get your view, feedback. So if you have any, Karibu, you can come and let me know, because from the feedback we are able to serve you better. So that is our purpose here at Kakamega. That is our banner. And you have some of the insurances you see, but don't shy away if you don't have an insurance. We see even cash patients. Thank you. Have a lovely evening.
Asante sana kwa Equity Afya pia umefika, tunashukuru. Yeah, madam, chukua microphone. Asante. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Lenny Yisero. I work with Faulu Bank and I'm a marketer. Thank you.
Asante sana. Hata wewe umefaulu. Yeah.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening once again.
Good evening.
I'm Lynette Akini. I'm a hawker. I hawk paint.
Amazing.
I sell paint.
Amazing.
I'm a marketer. I work with the Duraport company. We have a depot in Kakamega. There's a place called Shinyanuba after Lurambi. So I'm a sales rep for Western Region, and I'm also a business person. I have a business called JB Ventures in Malava. We sell hardware stuff, and a business in Webuye. It's called JB Ventures Webuye. When you are around those areas, you can go there and buy hardware stuff. I'm also into Airbnb. I have Airbnb in Nyali. So in case you have any meeting you want high-end accommodation, you can always contact Lynette Akini, who is a hawker and a salesperson. Thank you.
Asante sana. Hoka mwenza.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Talking to John Chagai. I work with Cooperative Insurance. I'm a financial advisor. I'm a food collaborator.
Asante sana.
Jambo nyote.
Hatujambo.
Kwa jina ni Karangani Festus, nikiwa graphic designer pale Scale City.
Thank you so much. Naomba kutishe pale. Shukrani.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Dennis UCP, director and also of Body Foods Limited. We deal in production of chicken meat and vegetable eggs. So right now we are scaling and looking. Partners, anyone who's interested in the poultry space and a dependable supply of both chicken meat, specifically broilers.
We are going to make you famous tonight. So the Body FM is a media station. We are commercially established and we do matangazo of everything. So we welcome you to bring our businesses to us so we can make you famous and we can help you to drive your brand, shape your brand, and also drive your sales and skyrocket to the next level. Thank you so much.
Asante.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening again.
Good evening.
Yeah, my name is Vincent, but a lot of people don't know Vincent. They actually know Vincent. Having said that, we are a building and construction company. We are based both in Nairobi. We also have offices here in Kakamega, but we work all over the country and even beyond. So we deal in basically building and construction. We do renovations. We do interior design. When I talk of interior design, basically it's the whole interior thing, plus deco, tile work, talk of painting, electrical works, gypsum, interior design, exterior design. We do landscaping and everything that pertains to building and construction. So anytime you need those kind of services, just give us a call, and we will actually get to you. Thank you very much. I hope that we will have a good time here and we're also going to enjoy.
Thank you. Asante sana.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
My name is Christopher Okwegu. I am a co-director at Tubibu, just down the road. So Tubibu is basically a hospitality business. We have now tentacles down at Shinyalu towards Kenya Forest Service Gate, towards Kakamega Forest. So I'm very happy to be here, very excited to meet you all today.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Mildred Kiberenge. I'm a business lady. I run a packaging supply shop. Currently, I have 2 shops here in Kakamega. One is behind Ruby Special Station, inaitwa Kakamega Packaging and Supplies. The other one inaitwa Splash Packaging, iko kwa stage, main bus park. I'm happy to be here to partner with you. Pia niko na clients wangu hapa kadhaa, Afya, Double Sasha, they are my clients. And I sell at wholesale price. Alafu pia watu wa hotel, ningeomba pia mnipatie business. Niko na disposable items. Currently, I'm the distributor in Western region. And I have the best prices in town. Nitafute tufanye biashara.
Asante sana, asante sana. Tutatafuta. Tunaweza kuja usiku. Ama mchana the best. Very nice. Karibu mruzie. Right. How are you, my sister? Karibu.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Patricia Nagenya from Demula. Demula is a fintech. We lend to SMEs. We are headquartered in Kakamega. Currently, we have 50 branches all over Kenya, and we also provide technological solutions. So since all of us are in business, do not get stuck financial-wise. Make sure you reach out to Demula so that we can work with you through this business journey. Thank you so much.
Asante.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Annette Milama. I also work in the Mula.
Asante.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Frederick Pelotti.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm Odenda Kevin, also from the Mula. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Anita Jessica Juma. I'm also from Demula.
Thank you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Frenia Omondi. I'm part of the fintech, the solution to your business. So I'm from the Demula Credit.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Tunaenda vizuri sana. Wanaoingia mabibi na mabwana, huyu wa nyuma ndiye atakaye kuwa mwakilishi wa kina mama kaunti, nitawaambia na mwaka baadaye.
Good evening. My name is Nick Baraza. I'm an engineer, electrical engineer. I deal with electrical installations, domestic mostly. And I have a shop at Lurambi called 1212 Electricals. Karibu.
Asante sana. Anyone who has not spoken? Double Sasha? Any other person? Nice. Nani alisahau kutuambia kitu? Wale mmeingia msikuwe na wasiwasi, mambo bado na masaa bado. Tuko pamoja? Right. Karibu sana.
Hello everyone. My name is Grace Gina Korea. I'm a marketing and branding consultant. I work with Dynamic Workspace Limited, which is a PR and brand management consultancy firm. I'm based in Nairobi, working for law firms, real estate companies, and the aviation industry. For those who remember me, I was with Skyward here at Kakamega. Thank you. It's a pleasure to have you.
Asante sana. Ndio watu wa Nairobi makofi pia. Sorry, my bad. I am very sorry. In fact, after this, apology.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening again.
Good evening.
Salingane Hewani. You're looking lovely. Thank you for coming. I don't see my clients, but I do see potential clients. My names are Angela Rob. I serve many capacities. But for this evening, I am with Echo Transformation, where I'm the founder and director. We are in processes and people. There is leadership, there is change management, there is business optimization. There's so much going on. Please, I look forward to saying hi to one or two or all of you. Thank you for coming.
Asante sana. Na wewe pia vile thank you for coming. Na usirudi. Baki hapa.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Imelda Simon from Webix Consulting Limited. We supply acorn chips, broilers, layers, Kenyan registers for consulting services we offer those ones they offer for free. For now, I have 2 shops in Kakamega. Webix Consulting Agromet on Premier Building, Sore Road, opposite Vesta Hardware, and another one next to Postmas. So I don't know if we have any farmer here, and if we don't have, I'm sure today we'll get 2 or 3.
Asante sana. Makofi.
My point is stated kwa jamaa wa beauty, lakini
Asante sana. Beauty wanadili na?
Warembo.
Beauty wanadili na? Warembo. Haya. Sasa itabidi wamejipanga warembo.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
My name is Dennis Roba. I'm an advocate. I'm the head of litigation at Mark and Passions Advocates. And it's a pleasure that I'm hosting you.
Asante sana. Yeah. Thank you so much. Hata mimi ni advocate. Kwa mazungumzo tu, mimi huwa naongea na microphone. Na kwa sababu si pia mimi ni advocate. Madam, you look very nice. Did you just learn this evening?
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening.
Once more.
Good evening.
Ahonya Linda is my name, and I manage properties. I'm here to support my partners.
Asante sana. Yeah. Her name is Sawa. What did she say her name is?
Ahonya Linda.
What did she say her name is?
Ahonya Linda.
This one or that one? Who said?
That one.
And what did this one say?
Mark Advocates.
Hey! Madam, what did he say her name is?
Ahonya Linda.
And what did he say that she said?
She said her name is Ahonya Linda.
What did he say she said?
She said she works with Mark.
What did he say she said?
He said she works with Mark Advocates.
I love this chain. I love pigia watu ndevu makofi. Hao watu kanisani mkikaa nao mnachunga, wao wanatoa sadaka nzito nzito sana. Inaweza anguke kidogo na mwokotea pia unatoa, si ndio? So what did she say her name is over there? That beautiful lady in black. Amazing, And what did she say he said? Okay, what did she say that she said that she said? So, what was his reaction to my question that he said she said that was her name?
She said.
No. What was his reaction to the question of what he said to what she said that her name was?
Actually, I didn't see his reaction, but I know what she said. Her name,
So,
her name was Ahonya Linda. And she works with the Mark. She came to support Mark parties.
Amazing. You're a very good listener to her. But not to me and him, right? So can you laugh so that we can be happy? Please laugh. And then cry. Amazing. Sijui kama huyu anaongea ama ni kiziwi. How are you, sir? And what is your name?
Rashid.
What do you do, Rashid?
I'm a DJ, I'm a student.
Yeah. Sasa unasomea nini kama ni student namna hiyo? Biomedical. Hiyo ina deal na nini?
Ina deal na vitu mingi sana. So kama
ni vitu mingi, si ndio? Ni vitu mingi. Unajua DJ pia buttons ni mingi, mara cables, mara mixer. Anadeal na vitu mingi sana. So what did he say? Anasomea? Hey, amazing. Mkurugenzi amesema anasomea nini? UDJ. Hapo sawa. Tunaenda vizuri, si ndio? Mdosi, good evening sir. Good evening. Tafadhali chukua microphone. Tusalimie tu. Yes, good evening.
Good evening.
How do you feel to be here this evening?
It's great to be here.
What do you expect this night?
I expect to interact with the people who are here today.
So who are you?
My name is George. Then I work with the Kenya Prison Service at Shikusa. This is a juvenile institution for young boys between the age of 15 and 18. I'm the superintendent in charge of the institution. So just counsel and interact with who is who in business in Western region.
Amazing. Asante sana.
Thank you.
Pigia makofi jamani. That is our little introduction part, lakini pia vile in the house tuko na media team ya Amanda. Asante sana wale ambao unaona wametumia miwani. Lazima walipie ndio watuone, na bado lazima walipie ndio watuone kwa lens ya kamera, si ndio? Media ya Amanda, mkono juu, mguu juu, koti kando, kamera kwa macho. Asante, hiyo ndio media ya Amanda. Tuko na media ya Lubao FM. Hello. Watu wa kamera wanajua sauti ni shida. Alafu tuna kampuni moja tu ya Muhindi. Mshaka Muhindi anafanya media. Ni Kakamega tuko naye. Madam kwenu mshaiona? Tuko na Muhindi Kakamega anaitwa Ranjini. Muhindi mweusi mkono juu. Asante sana. For the best photography, videography in the region. Muhindi mweusi yuko pale, Rajiv Photography. Alafu nyuma yangu si mnajua. Bado tunaendelea. Karibuni sana. Feel free. Feel at Amanda Kakamega.
Thank you so much, MC. Now, allow me to now acknowledge partners and give them minutes to tell us what they do before we move to the next stage panel sessions. And be ready to be asked a question about nani ako hapa. Simesikia? We've started from here. I don't know where we started, but we've gone round. Personally, I'll be asking very clear about someone around here. So I hope you are attentive and you know everyone here. Yeah, so let me give an opportunity to some of the partners. Let me start with a very 1 minute each. Let me start with the GM, so that at least she can just welcome us. GM of Amanda Resort, I'm sure you don't know her. Sarah. Followed by Fedawa. Yes, a minute, just what Fedawa does, or you could choose and say about Britain. Yeah, Sarah.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I choose to stand here because of the plant. Mukopoa. My name is Sarah Gesare. I am the General Manager of Amanda Resort. In short, I am the host tonight. And I am so glad to see all of you here. Are you happy to be at Amanda? Yes. Karibuni sana, sana, sana. Just a short and brief introduction about Amanda Resort. Now that we happen to be partners to valuable brands who are really doing a good job, and I must applaud Bwana Victor, for assembling all of us here tonight. We are so pleased to host this great team. It's good to mention that Amanda Resort, we are not so old and we're not so young. We just clocked a year, 3 months ago, and so far so good. Kakamega has embraced us so well, and we are here to grow together with all of you. I also want to take note of the products that we offer. We have 63 accommodation deluxe rooms that the price range is between 7,000 to 12,000 on bed and breakfast. We also have 6 conference halls with a capacity of 20 to 250 pax seated. We also have 3 restaurants with 3 kitchens, and we also do quite a lot of outside catering. So in your offices in town, anytime that you're thinking of who's going to serve us tea in the office, we probably don't want to get out of office to go somewhere, kindly we are a phone call away. All our contacts are on these papers that we placed on your tables. We are pleased to serve you anytime, any day. And for tonight, in case you need a drink, I have my service team lined up behind there. We have special offers, that is the weekend offers for the drinks. Kindly feel free. Asanteni sana na karibuni Amanda Resort.
Thank you so much. For now, minute followed by Mzito Construction. If we can do under 30 seconds, you get a gift for us. Yes.
Hi everyone, once again. I already said my name, but I can repeat. My name is Damakrin Mora. I'm an accountant, but I'm also the founder of Bedawa Cleaning Services. We offer a lot of services, including the cleaning of institutions. We do outsourcing, we do residential cleaning, we do hygiene, and every other related thing. So I'm so delighted to be here today because I know I'll get clients here. I'm already working with some big clients, including the Standard Chartered and others that I can't mention here. So I'm really hoping you will give me business so that I can grow. Asanteni sana.
MC, where are you?
Good evening, everyone. I go by the name Maureen Abua. I'm manager in a company, Mzito Construction. We are located in Haega. We deal in construction of materials. We do supply construction materials. We do delivery. In case you need something like machine card, the ballast, we are one call away. I'm humbled to be with you here. I hope we'll partner. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Amecheza lakini Mungu anasaidia. So kindly allow me introduce Bemula up next on stage. Hawa ni watu wa pesa. Basi hata yeye anakaa pesa. Bem ni msichana, Mula ni pesa. Ngoja, sorry. I was thinking out loud. Karibu.
Thank you so much. My name is Patricia Nalenya. I work with Demula. Demula is a fintech and we lend to SMEs. And why we are a fintech, it's because we have incorporated robust technological advancements in our processes and that makes lending very easy and very fast. And that also makes us be able to reach out to as many SMEs as possible. We are headquartered here in Kakamega, but we have very many branches, as I had mentioned earlier. Currently we are at 50 branches and we are growing. And as our tagline goes, you are a reliable partner, we are here today and we are looking forward to partnering with all of you so that we can offer financial solutions to all these businesses that are represented here tonight. And as a company, we go beyond lending. We do not just lend. We go beyond that by making sure that our customers are also have access to financial literacy skills. And aside from that, we also participate in events that bring about social impact, such gatherings and also CSR activities, so that we not only just lend to the community, but we go far and beyond to make sure that we are connecting with the community to bring about holistic impact. So tonight we are very excited to partner and we are very excited to be here and we are looking forward to working with all these businesses. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Asante sana. Pale sijasikia makofi yenu. Tumpige makofi. At this particular point, allow me introduce our very own Double Sasha. Double Sasha. Yeah, nice. Wamekuja. Si mnaona je anakaa double? Na anakaa double, si ndio? Na ni wa double sa? Asante sana. Na siku hivi pia tuko double. Asante, karibu.
Good evening. I go by the name Sharon Moga. I'm from Double Shasa Company. We are located in Kakamega, one side Mumias, Kakamega Mumias Road. And in Double Sasha we majorly deal branding, printing, and garments, and okay. In Double Sasha we majorly deal in branding, printing, and we also deal in yeah. So for more information, I'll be giving out these flyers. We'll share more. It contains so much. Thank you.
Asante sana. Najua ni mambo ya kuongea mbele ya watu, pangia kila mtu. Si rahisi. Labda utafute mahoka kama wenzangu. Wakuuzia hata oxygen, si ndio? Ile ya free. Si ndio? Yeah, watakuuzia. Lakini sasa ukichukua ama uchukue ama wakili, ukichukua nasi tena pia kidogo itasumbua. Nasi hapo tuna kiburi wakati uko na yeye. Wewe ni mgonjwa. Na yeye ako na afya, amekula, na hadi amekunywa sparkling water. Bwana Victor, tunaendelea vizuri? Thank you so much. So ananiambia kwamba next nje Equity Afya. Nilikuwa nazungumzia nasi. Alafu naingia Equity Afya. Lakini uzuri ya Equity Afya ni watu wamejipanga. So Equity Afya, tafadhali fika kwa podium. Tusalimie kohoa na tutaitikia. Very fantastic. Mwenye ni afya kweli. Karibu.
Habari jioni. Tuko salama? Hata mimi niko salama. Sipia mimi na shani kama Equity. Kwa majina naitwa Constant Oduya. Mimi ndio nilikuwa mtu wa kwanza hapa. Yeah. Tenda kwa list pale. Nilikuwa mtu wa kwanza jana kuja kutengeneza venue. Mimi ndio niliamua hii venue. Confirm. Sio. Victor. Nani aliamua? Asante. Chume confirm? Yes. Hii venue iko sawa ama? majina ni Constant Oduya. Mimi nafanya kazi Kutiafya. Mimi ni muuguzi, wale wanajua Kiswahili. Wale waelewi muuguzi ni nini ama ile bana. Ndio ile pale. Yuko Kutiafya. So tukiwa hapa najua tunafanya kazi tofauti na katika kampuni mbalimbali, na pia tunajali wafanyikazi wetu. Kwa wale kuna insurance tofauti ziko pale, tunatumia hizo insurance zote na zingine zinajekwa pale, na ukitaka kutupata tuko pale town after roundabout along Kakamega Kisumu Road. It's an outpatient facility. Apart from using those insurance, tuko na variety of services that we offer. Tuko na vitu kama dental services. Tunasema ni at least twice kuangaliwa meno. Na pia tunakuwa na discount. Ukikuja kama uko na hiyo opportunity utapata discount. Kama next month we are planning for a discount. So ukiwa na opportunity tutatangaza hiyo discount itafanyika siku gani. Tuko na specialist services, gynecologists. Wale wenye wanataka services za gynecologists. Tuko na physician services, that's a specialist in mostly internal medicine. Tuko na dermatologists, ngozi. Kama unataka ngozi yako maybe ya kubamba sana, unakuja tunanyorosha. Pia tuko na services za psychologists. Kuna wale kuna shida ya msongo wa mawazo kazini ama nyumbani kupitia vitu tofauti. Tuko na hizo huduma, unaweza tembelea na utazipokea. Na pia tuko na services zingine pia ambazo ukipata flyer, natumai mmoja wetu ako pale amepeana hizo flyers, unaweza pata hapo. Na pia namba yetu ya simu inapatikana kwa banners na flyers, lakini nitasema kwa ule mwenye anataka kuandika unaweza tufikia kwa 0765 00 0033 0765 00 0033. Asante sana na watakia jioni njema na mankuli mema. Asanteni.
Asante sana. Wewe unawakilisha Kutiafya vizuri. Na natakia paka mankuli mema, ndio? Mankuli. Muona power. Mnataka power. Hawana power. Wenyewe mnataka. Unataka power. Hauna huya. Huya ana power. Sasa nimeona. Uko na wengine? Hapana. Paka tupate power, si ndio? Ama hapa kuna wale sisi. Tutajua siku bado msichana, si ndio? Acha kutense. Sikuna wasiwasi. Ningependa tu kuwajulisha pia hapa ndani bado tunaendelea na Valentines. Inaitwa aje? Atuendelea na Valentines? Lent. Si Valentines. Lent, ha? Okay. Pamoja na Ramadan. Haya, how many Catholics are in the house? Catholics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 15, 20, ndio? Haya. Tulia. Haya, how many Islamu, Wahindi, we, Rajiv, ushafuturu? Sawa. So, wakati tunaenda kuserve chakula tafadhali, Catholics, don't touch any meat item. It is a Friday. Sindio? It is as serious as that. Nyinyi tutaweka kwa kona pale. Tafadhali wana director utatusaidia ile kona, tutaweka pale rosari. Tunaenda tu Salamu Maria. Bwana nawe. So managu tafadhali wanamanda managu mweke pale, kunde, chai. Chai fupi sana na mkate, ndio? Mkate bluba? The highest they can go. mwape soda ya Fanta. Tuko sawa, sio? So allow me call upon my big friend, rafiki sasa. Najua kitambo mlikuwa mnatutishia, lakini siku hizi hatuogopi. Tunashukuru Mungu siku hizi nyinyi mandugu. Si mnajua naongelea nani? Mnajua? Mtu mmoja tu ndiye anajua. Tunaweza kuwa tunazungumzia nani? Haujaambiwa kijana enda ni kama unakuja? Hebu keti ni kama umesimama. In short, allow me welcome Shikusa, lakini huyu ni ule wa kusaidia watoto wanarudi line, sawa? Na mengi atatuambia, hata labda ameambia, hebu toa kitambulisho na kipande. Absalom Shikusa tafadhali. Hebu kuta mbio kwa pole pole. Tembea kama unakimbia.
Asante. Kwa majina naitwa Jojo Dera, ndio msimamizi wa taasisi ya Shikusa Boston Institution. Hii ni taasisi ambayo tunaweka vijana ambao wamevunja sheria kati ya miaka 15 hadi miaka 18. Ukiwa na kijana ambaye anakusumbua, unani consult, tunapigia simu na yule kijana ananisumbua, nitasaidia yeye kumrekebisha, sio kumnyorosha. Hiyo ni kazi yangu, kunyorosha vijana. So the reason why I'm here, kwa sababu najua you are most of you, or the majority of you are businessmen, and businessmen and business women. At times if you think about CSR, because that's not more than CSR. Ukifikiria kuhusu CSR, think about Shikusa Boston. So hapo ndio tunaweka vijana ambao tunaweza saidia katika hao vijana wengi ni wa eneo hii ya Western. Kwa hivyo ukisaidia Shikusa Boston utakuwa umesaidia vijana wetu. Tukirekebisha hata kuja kukuibia ama kukupiga gate. Si ndio? Sinaelewana. Na pia tunawakaribisha. Tunaelekea sasa ni wakati wa Lent. Na leo tunajua tutafunga kidogo, tukule nyama. Hiyo nyama umeweka kando. Na ile mko naweka every Friday na kila wiki. Ukisave kidogo, Easter Monday tukifungua tu sasa tumefungua. Easter Monday tunawakaribisha, tutaongea na Victor is one of our board members. Mnakuja kwetu pale, tunasherehekea Easter pamoja. Wangapi wanaweza fikiria hiyo? Makampuni zile ziko hapa, Amanda, Double Shasha, ndio mjeloni ngumu kupronounce mashasha. Ingo, wale wengine Equity ya mkuje mtuangalie pia unipatie afya, lakini amesema kwamba watapeana discount next month. Sio kama tuta expect kwa wagonjwa next month tukoe discount. Lakini asanteni kwa hiyo mengi. Niko na flyers pia nitapeana ili ujue what we do. Hapa kwa hii meza niko na flyers. So nitawapatia flyers ili you know ili mjue what tunafanya hapa. Kwa hiyo mengi, asante sana.
Asante sana boss. Unajua hata mimi niko na mdosi. Yeah, so I'm a board member at Shikusa Boston Institution. So it's a correctional service for under 18s. And one of the reasons why we partner with them is always because we have these platforms, we give them an opportunity to come and meet the business community and also get to interact, and through that we can also give back to the community in a way that is structured. Yeah, so nimekuwa nikiona watu wakiruka hivi, akienda ingo unasahau bosi. Yeah, so let's find the ways to support the school in one way or the other. Now let me use this opportunity to recognize some of the people that came a bit late. Cynthia, just to help. Yeah, because you'll be coming to the panel. Yeah. So Cynthia is the CEO for Applegate Christian Schools. We also have the BM at NCBA Bank is joined us right now. Yeah, Mr. Jared Talo. We will find you today because you always late to events. Yeah, so let me take this opportunity to welcome one member from Mark Partners to come and tell us more in terms of what Mark Partners does, the various levels. Just look for lawyers with governance structures where now the guest speaker will come in, but they also help us in terms of contracting, just making sure that agreements are at par with the law and all that. So karibu sana. As he prepares, kuna mtu hajapata opportunity ya kujiintroduce. So we are okay? Sawa, MC. I don't know why I'm thinking. Take the microphone to Open Sea Interiors. He tells us, yes, there, in Open Sea. Yes, he tells us at least one person who is sitting on this table. To introduce one person sitting on that table. This table, this table.
I'm sorry, Victor. You don't mean of that. Really.
Okay. That means you don't remember. Who remembers to introduce any of these,
yes,
any of members of this table?
On that particular table.
Anyone? Roy? Ahona. Okay. Wakili, you ready? Okay. You can take over.
Good evening. I've been requested to use the slides because we are the hosts and the sponsors. So you just bear with us. We have 3 minutes just to take you through what Mark and Partners is. So I'll just start by saying that Mark and Partners is a 5-year-old firm. We're based in Nairobi at 2 Rivers Development, and we're also having a very active branch in Kakamega, and that's why we're here to host all of you and to sponsor this event. So majorly, we have 15 advocates in total, including 3 partners, led by our able managing partner, Mr. Shimosi. So we are a full-service firm based in Nairobi, as I said. We are very young, as you can see. This is our table. Our managing partner can just wave so that we see where the youth is coming from. We are very vibrant and we are hands-on in everything that we do. So whenever you give us your briefs, we'll be sure that after our let down, we'll run with it. So we are led by values. Our mission is actually to transform the legal ecosystem. And that's why we are sponsoring such events, so that we musione tu akili kotini. We also get to know about businesses out here, and we interact on that legal ecosystem, so that we also get innovative legal solutions, timely innovative legal solutions. Our purpose is to create an enabling environment for our team so that we thrive. As you can see, we also have diversity. We have ladies here, we have gentlemen, and we have diverse cultural, what do I say? We are diversified in our culture. So we are guided by this. It's called, as you can see, our values. When you look at the first letters, it's guide. This is what drives Mark and Partners. We believe in God, of course. Based on the various religious denominations, we accommodate everyone and believe in one God. Whichever God that you believe in, that is what guides us. Ubuntu, we value people. That's why we have people from very diverse aspects of life. We are driven by integrity. That one we don't compromise on it, because integrity is what leads to growth. So if you lose your integrity, you can never repair it. That's why we guard it so well. We are diligent and disciplined. Of course, since we are youth, we will get to get discipline from ourselves. We are self-driven, so we have to get a disciplined team that we work with. This is operation and litigation, commercial, innovation, technology, finance, and bank securities. Real estate and construction, which is led by our managing partner. He also runs the company secretarial services and estate planning and succession. We have legal, regulatory, and compliance, and then our partners. We have the managing partner, Mr. Ken Ashimosi, who's with us, our guest speaker. We also have Wangui Mwaniki and Goi Karuba. These are tax, they lead the tax team. For us, litigation is a baby. I'm trying to build that. So I'm hoping that next time will be four of us. Our managing partner runs the conveyance and real estate department. This is basically about property acquisition, any transaction that deals with land or real estate. He is in charge. He has a very good team, both in Nairobi and here in Kakamega. Whenever you need any transaction to be fast-tracked, Mark and Partners is the place to be. The tax team, as I said, the two managing partners, these are ex-KRA, ex-KPMG associates and managers. They have a very vibrant team that is now actually fighting the big five in the tax domain. So whenever you have any tax disputes, please reach out. I head the litigation and dispute resolution department. Sisi ni wale wa kotini. We fight your battles wherever you have construction disputes. I've seen so many construction partners here. I'm hoping that will be our clients. We have commercial disputes, any companies that come to us for any dispute, commercial contracts. We are there for you. Child maintenance issues, that is family law. We do debt recovery, employment disputes, election disputes. Now that elections are coming next year, we are hoping that we will fight those petitions for the various aspirants. We have divorce and separation, succession, inheritance. When you get injuries, maybe at work or whatever, maybe road accidents, we also do that. And we have a vibrant team. The Kakamega team is led by Melvin Isaboni. She assists. I come over to assist her whenever there's urgency. So our managing partner is jack of all trades. This is the succession domain. Is real estate. So succession law is nowadays people are running to trusts. We are no longer going the traditional way. Fariki, you want to fight over property, you can do estate planning in advance. So if there's anyone that feels they need to leave something for their children, Mr. Shimos is here to guide. We also have a banking and finance securities. I recognize Mr. Jared from NCBA. We are hoping that you will assist us also get to NCBA so that we can be getting to assist you fight your battles. Yes. So we also have Ms. Grace Mchoka Mere. She's the head of that department. She deals with anything to do with bank securitization, financing, project finance, asset finance, restructuring of contracts, mortgages, mortgage finance, and all that. Again, Mr. Shimosi is there for commercial and innovation department, where we deal with shareholders' purchase agreements, mergers and acquisitions, company agreements, commercial agreements, and all that. I'm trying to run it fast so that I don't take much of the time. These are some of our clients that we have. We are hoping that next year when we do the third session, this page will be full of all these companies that are here. So we are hoping that we'll interact and get to know each other so that we can help you achieve your legal dreams. Last year we were the first runners-up SME Law Firm of the Year in the Nairobi Legal Awards. So we are hoping that this year we will take it and bring it home to Kakamega. Tunawakilisha huko pia. Then we managed to be finalists. Our judge team was among the final 6. That is in Africa. We were among the finalists in the judge team of the year. And my department also, litigation and dispute resolution, we were among the top 6 in Africa. The event was in Johannesburg, South Africa. And we give thanks to God for that. We are why it's one of our guiding principles. Axis is a partner in Mauritius, so if you want to set up or establish anything in Mauritius, we have a partner. Open offshore accounts. Axis is our partner, so you can reach out to us in case you need any such assistance. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our presentation. These are our locations. Our main office is in Two Rivers, as I said, and our western branch, we have it on the 2nd floor at Makake. That is all. Thank you.
Asante sana. Karibu madam. Allow me also to understand that every day is a holiday in the world. True or false? Tujibu sasa kama kwaya. Every day is a holiday in the world. True or false? True. For that matter, what do teachers do? They? Could you just kindly shout the answers? Teachers? Okay. Farmers? Doctors? Doc. Doctors? Treat. What do adults do? Adult nini? Mmetoka wapi? Children? Chill. Play. So you don't know what children do. Make parents responsible. So what? So which holiday is today? Wa beauty. Okay, kama wewe ni client wa beauty ama wewe ni mwenye biashara ya beauty, mkono juu. Watu wa beauty. Wewe ni client, asante. Na wewe ni mhudumu wa beauty. Watu wa beauty tusimame, client pia simama. Pigia client makofi. Unajua watu waelewi, hata wewe mwenyewe uelewi. Wewe mbona unajishuku? Mbona wewe si wa beauty? Kwa nini? Thank you. Simama, huyo ni client. Simama. Na muangalie potato client. Watu wa beauty mwana wateja. Simama mteja. Thank you. Simamia pande hii. Thank you. Huyo penny client, karibu kuja makofi. Ungependa simamia pande hii ama pande hii? Dosi smile, dosi English sasa umetoa wapi? Haya, any other client or beauty client? Tutaka clients. Amazing. Very nice. Clients or beauty. So, wengine wanaamuka tu na kutoka. Asante. Tutaka clients or beauty. Any other client or beauty? Wale wendea manicure, pedicure. Bro, hata kwenda kinyozi ni beauty. Tunataka na nishangaze. Okay, sawa. Mimi songeni pale. Victor anza kutafuta zawadi yao polepole. Usishike kiti cha mtu aendi beauty. In fact, songeni hapo kwa bana ni ya maana kabisa. Wale wenye hupeana services and products za beauty, kujeni pande hii. Tumeanza sales and marketing. Haya, asante, pigie makofi anapokuja. Ulikuwa unangoja? Niendeni pande hii. Very nice, very nice. Haya, wale wana fund clients wa kwenda kufanya beauty. Mkono juu. Ala, madam asante, simama. Hawa ni wale wa kufund hawa waende. Nyinyi ni sponsors, kujeni sponsors. Tafadhali light kidogo uende pale. Kuja Demuna pia ni sponsor. Nyinyi ni hapa katikati, sponsor. Boss. Ani sponsor kamili huyo. Hii ilikuwa Equity Afya. Sponsor. Demuna pia unatuma afya. Unapeana ya kwenda kutengeneza. Sponsor ni katikati. Sponsors ni katikati. Lakini unajua kuna watu wengine wanapeana services za beauty na wajui. There is beauty in the stomach. Si mnajua? Ama mnadhani mbona minyozi na kanga smart? Wangapi wanakula matumbo fry? Siwa iko tamu ni smart, ndio? Kuna watu wanatengeneza hiyo minyozi na kuwa smart. Nilisikia watu wakisema sisi ni wa kutoka wapi? Ndio sikuja, unajua kitu nasema. Hadi sasa hata tumeenda pale kwa forest. Alikuwa nani? Huko umefika. Alikuwa nani amesema hata sasa hivi umesonga karibu forest? Mtu ako na content nani? Tulivu kuja wewe ni mtu ya beauty ya stomach. Sana pigie makofi. And by the way, this guy was born in Canada. Yeah. Kuja huko. He was born in Canada. Ni vile apendi euros and dollars. Huyu jamaa anapenda Kenyan shillings. Akamwambia kaini na upozi yangu bwana. Si ndio? Ndio sinaanza hivi. Ikikuja pande hii itakuwa sawa. So hapa kazi ni rahisi sana, by the way. Kazi ni rahisi sana. Kitu cha kwanza tunataka tupigie sponsors makofi kwa kulipia hawa wateja. Kufikia hawa wanabiashara. Makofi ya sponsor. Asante. Makofi ya pili ndio bora. Makofi kwao. So, what is this in short? Watoto kwa mfano, uko na watoto? Ndio. Unajua talanta ya any of them? Kama gani?
Moja anapenda soka.
soka. Wewe mwenyewe ulipenda nini zile miaka? Si sahihi na sahihi anajua kuna. Mtoto mwingine anapenda nini?
Choka tu kusoma.
Haya, watatu anapenda nini? Jamani, shuhadu bwana. Huyu Kakamega kweli. In Kakamega brother, wewe leta sawa? Nitakufunza hii maneno baadaye. When you are in Kakamega we only power. So wakati tutaenda dinner, apart from the Catholics wenye hawatakula nyama, wengine kuleni mpaka mchoke. Sa DJ. Biashara tamu lazima ikuwe na muziki, si ndio? Wacha tuone sasa challenge kati ya wanaotumiwa, wanaotuma na wanaopokea. Tunaanzia hapo kwa rumba pole pole. Haya. Ni dance challenge pole pole tu. By the way, ukishindwa kabisa unaenda fine. Haya. Wacha tuende hii challenge. Pole pole tu. Tunajua kila watu favorite yao. Nilifanya testing ndio tujue compete itakuwa wapi. Ni kama hujafikia muziki ya Demula kabisa. Bado. Demula anaweza kushika simu by the way. Wow. Nilifanya kionjo ingine tena tuone. Haya, wacha tuone hapo. Freestyle kwanza kila mtu. Kuna watu hawajafikiwa bado. Na kuna wengine wanafikia na yote. Clans are really doing well. Victor is award ni kama tutapea clans. Naona pia wakutuma wako sawa. DJ shikilia kidogo, fanya testing nyingine tuone. Aha. Nimekuambia clans wako mbele, network imesimama. Wewe. Aha. DJ shikilia kidogo, tumemit wengi. Haya. Hebu fanya testing nyingine sasa, wacha tuone. Kila mtu by the way, kila mtu. Twende. The clients bado. Wapi makofi? The clients. Twende. Sama. Wewe. Napenda ina cha clients. Ndio unakash. Enyewe hawa wakitumiwa pesa ni ukweli wanatumia vizuri, si ndio? So kuanzia leo mtu wako akikuomba pesa tu na utume na ya kutoa. Esther, karibu sana, nimekuona. Ukiomba pesa tu na utume na ya kutoa. DJ, jaribu tena, labda karibu tunafikia sponsors na wahudumu. Next, leta nyingine. Jaribu kitu kingine. Wacha tuone hapa. Nimeona sasa huyu anataka kucheza kama Daudi. Ashaanza kukua pole pole. Wewe twende. Unaweza cheza mpaka iteke. Wewe. Ndio unakash. Jaribu tena, tulikuwa karibu tumeanza kufikia. Umeona Daudi? Simuona Daudi? Huyu sasa wimbo yake ikifika viatu itakugonga huko, longi kule, shati huko. Mburuka hangaiko hapa. DJ yuko wapi? Wacha tuone. Wacha tuone. Wale wa rungu. Nakwambia club soko na energy. famous. Yeah, famous. Kakamega, hello. Who is your favorite dancer team? Sponsor? Clients. Wale wanasema clients makofi. Wale wanasema sponsor makofi. Hamuko peke yenu, mko na fan. Nyinyi ni kama Liverpool. Wale wanasema wahudumu makofi. Hamjatoka bure, mko na women representative. Wapigie makofi ya kilo. Fan wao tu fan. Haya, fan makofi ya timu yako. Haya, white team makofi. Au wengine si tuchukue tutende kusupply oxygen. Tufinye kidogo. Tufinye, si ndio? Sasa tunataka tufanye hivi. These people must all comply. Tutaanzia hapo penye tulikuwa tumefika DJ. Na chairman, wewe sasa ndio chairman wa entertainment kuanzia saa hii. Chairman, wewe hii ni kari. Chairman utaanzia hapa. Wewe hakikisha umepenya na utarudia hapa. Hii squad itakufuata. Na penye huko kama unajisikia kufuata chairman unafua kidogo tutafute njaa. Unasikia mbuzi leko hapa. My DJ tuanzie hapo. Clients tunatangulia, tusindikize mwenzetu. Wewe. Wewe. Check sasa. Equity. Okay. Equity. Wewe. Mtu akikesha atalipa fine. Wewe, DJ sana. Victor. DJ yake wanyezeka, sikia kitu anapatia. Chairman everywhere. Wewe lazima utapata uchi. Na chai. Hakuna mtu anajua ni moja tu. Joy, my sister Joy. Umekuja sasa tu. Asante. Amazing. Tokea kwa video mtu siwaka one. Asante. Wewe. Ish. Towe. Swima. Chama no peleke. Wewe, hakikisha uko na video kutumia mdozi. Wewe. Twe. Sijaona mtu kutoka ile meza. You look nice. Ndio wanasimama. Twende. Aona sijakuona mimi. DJ nilikwambia, jaribu pia moja sasa. Kama wapea hata kwaya basi. Unasmile vizuri jamani. Napenda kama napenda. Patia chama sasa. Anasema weka pani. Chama anasema weka fan. Atiweka fan. Nitaendelea kwa hivyo tu. Wewe. Haya mwisho wakirudi hivi. Hapo sawa malize hizo makash. Haya simama tu penye huko, tulia kidogo. Hapo tu penye huko. Hapo tu penye huko. Si ndio? Haya asanteni kwa kucheza tuketi tafadhali.
Now let's move on to the next part. Let's move on to the next part. CEO Air Travels Joanna ukidance. DJ weka yeye akikuja. Usiende mchanganyiko.
Wewe, wapi ya CEO? CEO you are coming very fast. Yeye ni pole pole. Hapo sawa DJ.
Sikuona pia Cynthia kidance. DJ
Cynthia kuja na hiyo. Cynthia kama Cynthia.
Sunday is International Women's Day. So celebrate all women.
Wewe. Kuja mara. Kuja mbele. DJ mpatie tu basi ashapata pete. Wanamjua, wafanyikazi wanamjua. Aje anapenda kutolea style yake mbele. Hapo sawa.
Karibu sana. Because the banking sector is also is represented in the house. Let's welcome the branch manager in the bank, DJ Twende Nyanza.
Na yote ile weka ile iko. Wewe. Hapo sawa DJ.
Karibu sana. Let's just add one seat. At least you also to be presented. My youth. The journey that has been very briefly. We start with you and Divis.
Good evening. My name is Kelvin Keloti from Demula. I think we shared the profile for Demula. We are a fintech company. Initially founded in 2017 in a small town called Malaba. That's near Uganda border. But later we moved our headquarters to Kakamega. The Mula was founded through lending. Initially when we started by lending to Mamboga. I think the maximum loan we were lending was around 5,000 initially. But later we grew and also client base grew. Based on the impact we created in Malaba, mainly lending to small business, we decided to venture into other towns. Currently, we are in 20 counties, mainly in Western Nyanza, Rift Valley, and part of the South Rift, and also Nakuru County. Right now, the Mula, we are transitioning into a fully fintech company. So not only are we focusing on lending, but we're also focusing on building technological solutions, mainly based on the experience we have had with the technology we've used. We want to come up with solution which not only is going to help us in terms of the core business that we're doing, but it's also going to help other entrepreneurs who are in the field that we are in, but also in other fields. So that's just a short preview of what the Mula does. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, as now, of course, as NCBA, please just introduce NCBA and how you work.
Good evening.
Good
evening, all. My name is Jared Talo. I'm the branch manager at NCBA. We're situated in the CBD next to Mitra Hardware. Nini najua mahali Safaricom iko? Posta, hiyo street ni yetu. As NCBA, NCBA brings along a heritage of close to 120 years put together. Around 5 years ago, two banks came together. It is NIC and CBA. CBA was known as an SME bank. NIC was known for Magari. Kingalia, like probably a good percentage of vehicles that were financed in this town, towns around here, basically done by NIC Bank. So when those two came together, NIC with around 59 years of heritage, CBA with 60, we talk about experience beyond 120 years. In Kakamega, we've been here for the last 5 years, having opened shop around July 2021. We've grown variously. For those who may not know, we are the owners of M-Shwari. Fuliza, Fuliza ni yetu. Who knows Loop? Loop is equally our baby. That's our digital bank. It's digital only. We know that the next level, we're talking about Gen Zs, we're talking about Gen Alpha. They probably don't want motor and breaker. So we created for them a future bank. So Loop is our baby. Ukiwa na shida na Mshwari, ukiwa na shida na Loop, ukiwa na shida na Fuliza, kuja unione.
Asante.
Asante moja. As a bank, we're going international. I hope you've heard about NetBank buying majority shareholding in NCBA, actually buying around 66. That's a proposed level. We're looking at it as a very good thing for the customer. One, it will expose you to an array of solutions, international.
We started in 2005. I was there at the inception of the school. My mother was working elsewhere, so I was more or less in charge. And just like any other business I know founded here, the founders do everything. So I was a driver, I was in administration, I was in procurement. The only thing I didn't do was teaching. I left to pursue my own career. Then I came back in 2002 to help run the school. So the school is now on its 21st year of operation. We run from ECD to junior school. We're not ready to deal with the teenagers of senior school, so we will stick at junior. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Now we've moved from Keloti. Your Demula is how many years now? 2017 to now, 9 years. And then in CBA 2021, but as a brand, how many years?
Decided to bring the two heritages together.
Yes.
59 years. It took about close to 120 years.
Wow, okay. And then we went to $21 years.
They always invite me. The same Mwalimu Charles, again, as well as hospitality. The school was founded out of a need, because I remember during my graduation at Kenya Utalii College, some 35 years ago, our guest of honor at that time, Noah Katanangala, the minister, told us that you must be very lucky to be graduating today, 200 of you, having been picked from 75,000 applicants. So what came to my mind immediately is that there is a niche as far as training in travel and tourism is concerned. And right away I started the institution. Of course, right from very humble beginnings for students. As she's saying, when you start a school, you are the MD, you are the dean, you are the cleaner, you are everything. And that teaches you a solid, rock solid actually, a way to deal with things. So at our school, we have 4 pillars, quickly. The first one is that we are fully boarding school, 100%. So if you from out of Nairobi, don't have to worry. Second, we guarantee industry attachment. We are not like, I give you a letter, to whom it may concern, go and get an attachment, and you cannot graduate if you do not get an attachment. For us, with the network of 35 years, or 33 years now, I have good connections all over the world, not just in Kenya. Thirdly, we provide international exams, meaning that when you get your diploma, somebody, or when you're doing an examination in Kenya, somebody in Canada, US, whatever it is, they're sitting for the same examination. Exams come from IATA. IATA is the International Association of all the airlines of the world, International Air Transport Association. So that is important. And then, finally, we do not let our students go after graduation. We have a separate vehicle called Aviation and Offset Solutions Limited under the Ministry of Labor, National Employment Authority, and its job is to, of course, hand over these students to go and work anywhere in the world. Why am I here today? Because I would like to tap into the Western market. So I have 7 branches of 7 admission offices that have opened, Kakamega being one of them, at the Holden Plaza, a Holden Mall on the ground floor. As you get in, you turn to your right, you'll be able to see us on the ground floor. We have booths here, we have Bungoma, we have Kisumu, we have Kisii, and we have Eldoret and Kitale coming up, because the industry is expanding. So I hope to forge partnerships when I'm here. I am open. I have had lots of hospitality people who are here, travel and tourism and much more. So I'm looking forward to partnering and having candid discussion, structured discussion at the end of this particular session. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, CEO. Again, Micro Enterprises, how old is your company? Yes.
Good evening, everyone. I'm glad to be here this evening, and my name is Vivian Abuera. I'm a great queen of this great county, Kakamega, and I come from Rurambisa County. I'm seated here. I'm a trained journalist by profession, but after graduating at Kenya Mass of Communication, I had to put my certificate back and realized my dream. And I realized I had a dream in agribusiness, and in 2022, I founded Micro Enterprises. Why Micro Enterprises? Micro is a short form of the word mycology. Mycology is the study of mushroom. As I was in school, I used to farm mushroom as a passion. So after putting my degree in journalism aside, I decided to go hand in hand with the mushrooms. And as I grew alone. It was a very tough journey, I can tell you. To be an entrepreneur, it is not easy, especially if you have no one to hold your hand in terms of financial help. It is very difficult. If you don't stick to what you want, you'll give up. But in the process, I didn't give up. The journey went alongside, and I also founded an opportunity in beekeeping, and I said, okay, let me run these two value chains together back to back. In 2024, an organization, GIZ, realized me in Kakamega County. They impacted me in terms of knowledge, and in the process, I was awarded to be the best apiculture in Kakamega County. I was given a certificate by GIZ, and through that, Micro Enterprises, it has employed 6 youth. Among the 6 youth, we have 2 PWDs, and we have impacted 1,500 smallholder farmers and 500 cooperatives. What do we do to them? We do beekeeping and mushroom production, waste management, back to back. And these smallholder farmers, we give them capacity building. And we've realized that in Kakamega County, if you're looking for an enterprise to go through beekeeping, Micro Enterprises is the best. And Victor can...
I can attest, even though I don't do mushroom. Thank you so much. I think we could again, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, thank you. Back to Demula Credit, the CEO. And apart from being an SME, I know you are a large SME. Apart from being an SME, you work with SMEs every day, and even SMEs. My question would be, can you share one moment when your business almost failed, and the one lesson that you learned from it? And I'm sure now that you deal with SMEs every day, I'm so sure it's the same that recurs. So basically, that one big mistake that almost cost your business, and one lesson you learned from it. Briefly, thank you.
I don't have an experience where I almost failed. But I have an experience where I failed.
Okay.
Yes, I have an experience where I failed and experience where I succeeded. And what I learned from it, and something that I see in most entrepreneurs, is survival of business is based on the amount of knowledge you have for that business. Example, if you are a teacher, it's easy for you to run a school. If you are a doctor, it's easy for you to build your own hospital. And the same goes to any business you do. The level of knowledge or the level of understanding you have on that business will either decide whether that business is going to succeed or not. The less information you have on that business no matter how good that business is, you fail. Example right now, utaona kwa social media mtu anafanya forex, but hujui forex ni nini, when you fail you fail. So it's about the amount of knowledge you have in that business.
Via, given you work with SMEs now every day, and from Michael's experience about getting a financial partner to work with, there is always that one problem that keeps recurring every day, and the solution that you always, the solution that you keep encouraging SMEs to adopt in terms of dealing with that, so that they also unlocks financing.
Victor, that's about it. But thank you very much. I think in any business today, every business has enough challenges. And there are no 2 single days that are similar in a business. No one knew about the Gen Z appraisal. No one knew about pretty much COVID when it came over. But we lived through it as businesses to tell a story. Yeah? We tell generations to come that such a moment came, and we were able to surmount it. So what I want to encourage fellow business people is that there is information, like you put it, right amongst ourselves. And that's why I want to applaud Victor for bringing up such a forum. When we create an ecosystem, my needs are basically solutions that you have. I could be looking for clients, and they're right here within you. You could be looking for information probably on financing, on investment, on risk, diverting risk, on creating wealth. That information is right here with us. So collaborating and working through ecosystems helps a lot. Again, finding a partner who understands your business is really key. Somebody who understands your journey. That's why banks will ask you quite a number of questions. Ulianza aje? You hear that she started as a cleaner, the driver. In fact, I was surprised that you can drive. So, when you get to hear about a customer's journey, you get to appreciate that this person has put in so much. If you heard his story, if you heard her story, they put in so much to get where they are. And working with a partner who understands you, and will enable that partner to be able to solution you well, and also hold your hand when things get tough. I remember through the central bank's intervention, most banks really came through for people who had facilities around COVID. They were given holidays, facilities were restructured. So finding partners who can be able to work with you and collaborating, don't close your doors, be open to information, learn as much as possible, learn every day, collaborate with those in your ecosystem. The solutions you're looking for, the clients you're looking for are right here.
Thank you so much. For Cynthia, the question is a bit different. Being a second generation CEO, and I'm so sure if you exclude the branch manager, the rest here are first generation CEOs, I'm sure. First generation. As a second generation CEO, by that I mean there is a founder who started the school, had a vision, and then you came in. You are literally carrying a founder's vision and building on it. And the question would be, what did you find as the biggest challenge, and how did you maneuver that now in terms of running it? Or I'm not director, but now the question would be, or is she the person who would still want to run things? You're the face, but they still run things. Just some of the lessons that now everyone can learn in terms of succession.
So I can only speak from my experience. For me, what helped build trust, to have my mother allow me to run the business on her behalf, was to take up the things that she struggled with most. Maybe luckily they were the foundational things that would help ensure that a business runs on systems rather than on personality, where if the founder is not there, the the business does not run if she's going forward.
A number of lessons that you shared in travel to what it is today. Maybe just a summary and a run through them in terms of what businesses in Western can borrow from your own experience in terms of building their own businesses.
Thank you, Victor. The first thing that I would like to encourage everyone who's here today is to deal with what they are passionate about. Without passion, if you're chasing the money, then it becomes a very difficult journey for you. So combine the passion and the money will follow. If you do something passionately, then of course the money follows. And then one more thing that is important for startups, even those who have not done so much in time. In terms of duration, is to make there'll be hard times. I remember during the COVID times, we had to close the institution, and we do not want, and parents also do not want the kids to be home. So what do? You reach out to partners and see what kind of void you can fill. For example, I had to reach out to the hotels and beach hotels and airlines and tour companies that were were laying off their staff because there was not so much business to do. And I offered to provide my students free industrial attachment. So I said they'll have COVID certificates and so on. The few clients that we're getting in hotels and airlines, I will be able to provide internships. I'll be able to provide them for industrial attachment, and they'll be able to work for you as if they're employed there. I was fulfilling a solution, a problem that this particular supplier has had. So always be unique as are doing that. So always be ahead of the competition, but at the same time, do not be so optimistic. Sometimes there are variants. Sometimes there's change of environment. A major supplier, for example, can relocate from wherever it is and they go. So if, again, you're depending on only that supplier, then this could go haywire for you. So always have plan Bs. Expect also the worst case scenarios. It's very, very important. And I have found quite a lot of faith working with banks. These are partners of financial institutions that you must be friends of. You need to walk that journey with them. They understand your business better. You could be thinking that you're at the forefront of running your own business, but you're making so many financial mistakes which you cannot be able to see as an insider, which is very, very important. And forge contacts, forge links. Don't be a jack of all trades or know it all. And finally, ensure that at all times you don't miss out on such opportunities like what we have tonight. I have traveled all the way from Nairobi, not because I'm setting up here, the various 7 places that I'm setting up in this part of the country, but because I also want to learn from those who have also gathered here. So it is always a two-way. Learn from your staff as well. Don't just be, a person who tells them what to do. Learn from them. These are very important people. And they're 75% of the population. So walk the journey with them. They're very resilient and they're very good to deal with as long as you treat them well and they know it.
Thank you so much, CEO. Please deliver. Vivian. As a youth, Gen Z, there is always is this? It's a very simple question. There is.
There are some challenges I undergo. There are those who say, beekeeping is not supposed to be handled by women. It's only for the men. But as a Gen Z, you come in and you tell them, you know what? Some of the clients who are men, they call me, hello, I want your services. Where are you located? Maybe I'm in Haiga or Shinyalu. I get a boda to Shinyalu. So when I reach there, he's like, are you the one whom I was talking to? I was expecting a man. Then I'm like, no, this is the man you're looking at. And then he's like, are you gonna handle this? Then I'm like, yes, better than you. So that scenario like inafanya unajiuliza, kwani kazi mbona siwezi fanya, anadhani mwanamume anaweza fanya peke yake. So there is that is a challenge, gender, and you need to be strong. You need to be courageous to face that. And Gen Zs are the best people to work with. They are the best. And let me tell you, in agri-food sector, we are coming up with unique innovation. And we sleep. When we dream about an innovation, we wake up at around 1, 2, and write that innovation in a notebook. And when it comes to tomorrow by 8, tumesha implement, and it is working. It has worked. That's why you see my business, it is here right now because of that. We believe in solving, although they see Gen Z as people who like pesa ya haraka, vitu za haraka, that haraka is what keeps us going. So when we come na haraka, if you try to block us, we give up, and you understand what will happen next.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. Makofi to Demula. I think the last one. As Demula, you started in Malaba and then Kakamega, but you know you as a Kakamega brand. So they are a Kakamega brand? Yes. Yeah, because I remember when you were at Rita Plaza, it was only one table and two staff. Annette, Annette and Yvonne, if I'm not wrong. And now you've grown to 300 full-time employees, 50 branches within 9 years. Makofi. From Kakamega. Because you see, when you talk about scale, sometimes people imagine you can only scale a brand from Nairobi, right? Or from Nakuru. Yeah, for us, we started here. Even if we become a multi-billion company in the US, we'll always say we are a Kakamega brand. Yeah, so there is that aspect of scale that you could start a brand here in Kakamega and expand to now 50 branches and of course growing and serve challenges and serve customers beyond the scope. So my question would be, in terms of scale, what is your biggest advice that you can give to a business that today maybe has one branch and wishes to grow to become a bigger brand with many branches one day? Yeah, because now the other part of that question is your answer. Air Travels.
So I'll answer it in two ways. For any business, it's always the impact that you create. Not as much as the money that you make, but the impact that you create. Before we founded the Mula, what drive us to find to be able to come up with solution that we offer in the Mula is we had to ask ourselves a very critical question. And one of them is, if you look at most businesses, especially the small business, and the option in which they have to get funds when they are limited. Example, mfanyabiashara mdogo akitaka loan, ukiangalia option ako nayo, one is bank. akienda kwa bank atahitaji provide relevant information. Hapa amesema fuliza na pesa fuliza na kupea is not enough to run. Kuna pia asla fund which ni 500 ukitoa tax na baki for something haina impact. So we came up with the solutions in which it can enable who use small business person apate funding up to 200,000 in a very easy way. But that's mainly through technology. Through technology, we could be able to take that risk of understanding this customer, understanding once I mature the first loan, we can understand the pattern, we can understand his capability, we can understand his character, which means you can be able to scale his funding as time goes on. So through that impact, we may find for us the Mula to grow into several markets. So for business to grow or for you to scale up your business, you always need to understand the impact you're creating. Whether it's kinyozi, whether it's hotel, which impact do you want to have in that industry? That's what will enable you to scale.
Okay, thank you so much. BM, 30 seconds. Yes, the question is now the Mula has clients. Like here, there are clients that are our clients, and then we also are their clients in a way. So like as this case banking, how do you get to support the SMEs, especially now when it comes to scaling? Very briefly, scaling, yeah.
Thank you. I'm excited about what Damula is doing. Usually in banking we talk about risk taking, and it's called also risk appetite. Banking is a heavily regulated business. So there are those customers that will be able to support, there are those that the money will be able to support, and that helps us to cover the entire ecosystem. But in terms of scaling, one of those things that any business that goes into the future will not avoid is creating systems, having systems in place. You're here, but a customer saying deep down in our hollow is able to access on everything on their hand. Today, most banks can be able to open an account from wherever you are because of AI. Get a link, open the account, use the account. In terms of scaling again, what banks are doing today, and particularly our bank, we've created no limits. That doesn't require any paper. You can be able to access, like say, $1 million, up to $1 million for a personal customer. Now, we know that there are businesses that have grown. We're taking it to 6 million for business customers. Towards the end of this month, if you're a business customer with a bank like ours, you'll be able to access up to 6 million on the phone. And that is what Victor is referring to as scaling. Are we able to scale without so many documentations, reducing documentations, reducing even the distance. If you wake up at night, you probably say you want to travel to Dubai. You can be able to sisters, your cousins who are ladies. What that then does is that we are able to give you facilities without security. The African Development Bank has come up with a guarantee that covers ladies. Let me give you an instance. If a lady wants $1 million, for instance, all they need to have is a security that cover up to 250. The 750 will be covered by the AFAWA, the Affirmative Action Guarantee. So that is what we need to try and scale.
Thank you. Thank you. For Cynthia, question is 21 years later, where do you see Apple getting 9 years? That is at 30 years. very briefly. I know you didn't expect that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you said second gen.
By many of us, she was saying, probably for putting me on the spot on this one, she was saying, sometimes our people in Kakamega, you may go to a business and you feel like it's expensive, then you go to Kisumu and spend double, and you feel like there is value, just perception. It's true. And there are people in this house who do that, in this room who do that. Anyway, thank you so much. See you as we conclude.
Thank you.
When it comes to scale, there is opening branches and other kinds of ventures. For you, you chose, for the last 33 years, you chose to do one college and then different admissions offices and everything. Okay. Just briefly, within a minute, what is the mindset around that?
Now, our industry is okay, we are training students for the international market. It might not make a lot of sense to have a branch per se in Bungoma or Kakamega because the curriculum is international. So if today we want to go and learn what happens inside of a 5-star hotel kitchen, there's no 5-star hotel in Bungoma, none in Kakamega, none in Vihiga, and the one in Kisumu, I won't talk much about it, it's also not doing very well. If you want to get to teach our students how an Airbus 380 looks like, or Boeing 787 looks like, a runway that is 3.2 kilometers long, there's none. We're also looking at them going to work out for the country. So that's the thinking behind it. But something that I always think about all the time, another reason why I've come to Western Kenya, is because if you go to the industry, believe it or not, 75% of the chefs in 5-star hotels are from Mulembe Nation. Okay? But in my school, college, I have 3% or 5% from Mulembe Nation. So that's a disconnect that I'm trying to fill in. Why is there a disconnect? In my thinking, is because there has not been a lot of hammering in terms of opportunities available in the fields of travel, tourism, and hospitality. So when I come to you, it's because I would like to have that continuity in the industry, because these are old chefs who are retiring, all due respect. But who's going to replace them when the time comes? So that is the thinking. Let us have the information spread all over the counties, but let them come to Nairobi for training, because that is where they get the finest and the best opportunities that they are in the country. That's the thinking.
Thank you. For Vivian, I think a simple question this time. Where do you see micro enterprise in 5 years? And on that, what is your encouragement to other youth?
Okay, where I see micro in the next 5 years, we want to maintain Kakamega and open more outlets outside Kakamega. And I've already started the 5-year journey. In the next, you could have asked me in the next 2 years, 5 years. Yeah, in the next 2 years, micro enterprises want to establish a strong ESO, entrepreneur support organization in Kakamega County, because I've realized we have none in Kakamega. any those entrepreneurs who are in Kakamega County, they are being supported by an ESO from Kisumu, and that ESO runs, it supports 5 counties: Kisumu, Kakamega, Vihiga, Bungoma, and Siaya. So if in the next 2 years, if we have an ESO and we include a hub, we'll be incorporating entrepreneurs who want to learn more about BDS and product development and value addition, because I believe there is a great opportunity in value addition. My advice to women who are here, who are below 35, agribusiness, agriculture awaits for you. There is an opportunity in agriculture, and once I left the journalism course, I've never been employed by anyone. I chose to employ myself through agriculture because and realize there is a potential there. So do not give up. And something that I did and I'm doing, and it's working through micro enterprise. And when you do land leasing, make sure you do it in the right manner. Have the right document when you're doing a land leasing, because you lease a piece of land, you plant vegetables there, and the person mwenye amekupa hiyo shamba hamjaelewana, ataamka usiku aenda chune mboga zako, ukipata siku unapata mboga, kuna utalaumu nani? Ama ameweka ng'ombe wamekula mboga zako. So make sure you do the right thing, and yeah, there is potential. You come and we do agri-food, there is great opportunity.
Okay. Thank you so much. I know a big round of applause to them as they take their seats, and thank you so much. Now, I know Mark Partners has a few giveaways. Let the first one be given. The next speaker is here. Let's give a gift to someone who knows what an ESO is. What is ESO in full? Don't Google. Angela, you're Googling. What is an ESO? Yes, MC. What is an ESO?
Entrepreneur Support Organization.
Okay. Makofi. Yes, thank you so much. My proposal is, because there was a delay in terms of starting, my proposal is we allow the guest speaker to run through his presentation, and then once he's done with the presentation, then we can serve food, and then in case of any questions you may have an opportunity to do that, right? That's okay? Okay, so DJ, give us some music as we are able to set up for the guest speaker. And now, yes, as the guest speaker is organizing to come, the theme of the event is business resilience and sustainability. We all know about building a business. We all know about how to run a business, but then there is one thing that we forget about. And also that aspect of sustainability. So, what do you need to make sure your business survives? And then also, what do you need to make sure that your business outlives you. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm not a youth, I'm no longer youth. You can't qualify even for the youth fund. But we have a young team, a vibrant team. I had the privilege, let me just give you, I was born in this town at Mukumu, and that's where I grew up. How many of you remember Star Academy? How many of you remember Star Academy? Lions. Those were the only private schools in this town when I was in primary school. But where is Star Academy now? Anyone? Anyone who remembers Professor Were? Professor Were was the entrepreneur of that school. So that should tell you something. That sometimes businesses die with the owners of the dream because they can't survive, and the owners die with the dream, right? So let me take you to a journey for a brief journey. So and this journey is just to build the conversation that you're going to have about building resilient businesses. In 2010 or 2011, we started a small law firm with my business partner then, and it grew into a very big law firm. I was there for 10 years, scholarship. We started 3 of us. When I was leaving in 2010 to start Mark and Partners, we had 3 branches, one in Nakuru, another one in Kikiri, and we were headquartered in Upper Hill. And we had a team of, I think, 25 lawyers and a team of 40. And it was a journey of sweat and blood. When I was starting Mark and Partners, I realized I never gone for leave for 10 years. I think the only time I went for leave was when I was going for my honeymoon. And that is what being an entrepreneur is all about. Being resilient and building from scratch. And I remember in 2020, Victor asked a very good question. So in 2019, I retired from the partnership. And I didn't live with a single client. Banks were my biggest clients because of my area of specialty. My area of specialty, as Globa told you, is real estate, construction, commercial law, and estate planning. So you'll never see me in court. I'm always behind the scenes. And that's what that does is I incorporate companies, I register them, I protect, I do mergers and acquisitions. I heard someone talked about is into poultry and he wants to scale. You'll be surprised. My biggest deal was in poultry farming. And it was through a partnership. A company from Mauritius bought a poultry farm in Nakuru for $1.3 million. So what I'm trying to say is agribusiness like Michael has the potential to grow into something that you cannot say about agriculture being big, agriculture, and then we got into lockdown. So COVID struck. I started it in January, 17th of January 2020. February, we go into lockdown. And fortunately or unfortunately, I had come home. So I was locked here, and the office is in Nairobi. And I was here for 12 months. I was here for 10 months. And the business survived. And from the team of 3 then, now we are, I think Kuloba mentioned 15. And for me, that is a journey of resilience. And I thought, let me just share with you and encourage you that businesses have, businesses are plans. But like Mike Tyson says, you have a plan until you are punched in the face. When COVID came, no one knew about COVID. We never thought about it. And the businesses that, clothes shop, the businesses that didn't survive, some survived, and those ones that survived, I can tell you, it's because the owners of the businesses have taken intentional measures to ensure that their businesses survive through hard times. And my encouragement to you is that as you are starting your business, no matter how small it is, think long term. And I liked what the CEO of Air Travel talked about, that do not chase the money. When you have a dream and you have a good dream, money will chase you. And I always tell my friends, money is second to God. Money is second to God. There are many places in the Bible that refer to money. Actually, if there's anyone who can name for me, anywhere in the Bible where it says, do not, they mention Satan. Anywhere in the Bible that do not, the love of Satan will do ABCD. But there are so many places in the Bible where it's mentioned the love of money is the root of. And so money is next to God. It's very powerful. So I think as we are running our businesses, let the impact. I like what the Mullah said. The impact. That is what should be keeping you going. The vision. What are you trying to? What solution are you trying to? What problem are you trying to solve? What impact are you making? Because you can imagine 300 households depending on an SME. Do you know what that means? 300 households. That is very impactful. And that is what we need to be thinking about as business owners, businessmen, and entrepreneurs in the room. So my profession, as I've mentioned, I'm a lawyer, but an entrepreneur at heart. I have interest in real estate, I have interest in hospitality, I have interest in entertainment, I have interest in water and beverage. So, Kulopa said I'm a jack of all trades, but not in the legal sector, outside. Those are the side hustles. So, I have experience running a law firm, but also as an entrepreneur, I also go to the bank to borrow money so that I can scale my businesses, right? I had the benefit of being introduced to business at the age of 14 by my mom, who is here. And I used to sell loaves of bread. And so entrepreneurship was instilled in me at a very tender age. So, and I thank her for that because it made it easy for me to understand how money works. I think the greatest impediment that entrepreneurs have is understanding how money works, right? You go to the bank, you want $1 million, bob. Apply for this. She give a notebook. So, I want you to be attentive now. We are getting into that session now. What I am going to talk about in the next 20 minutes. So, building a resilient business. Here goes another question. How many companies in Western region, any company that you know that is 50 years and above, 50 years old, any business 50 years old, 40 years old, a non-brand, Western, 40 years old. No, Mumia Sugar is it's a public listed company, so it does not qualify. An indigenous family run business, 50 years, any? 40? 35? Kairali. No. Kairali was my neighbor in Mukumu Girls before he got into entrepreneurship, so I know his journey very well. No. 30 years old, Midland, yes, Midland. Any indigenous, although that is Asian, I want black skin like ours. 40 years. 40 years, yes. I'm going to not say it's a business, but yes, I'm going to. But what business does it run? Do you know? Okay, Mwere, 1. 2, Mama Toto supermarket, maybe 30 thereabouts. But is it still on? Is it still vibrant as it used to be? Why? Why? So I want you guys to ask your questions. Why? Okay, 25. Mdas Academy, true. Samaria Mwema has been, I was expecting that. Samaria Mwema has been on this road since, I don't know when. The last 40 years, me have been seeing Samaria Mwema. I don't know how they run that business. Any other business? We are struggling to mention them, right? What does that tell you about resilience? That should tell you something. Most businesses start as hustles, right? Think the stories we've had. Left school, started, left to the house. Lending to people now with 300 or I don't know how many branches, but I think that by who? Let's say Fuliza. Let's assume Fuliza is a company. They want to acquire Demula. They come to Demula, and I'm not saying this is how you are structured. They come and say we want to structure you, we want to acquire you. When they want to acquire, they realize, by the way, Demula is registered, is a sole proprietor. does not have a corporate structure, it does not have structures. I'm not saying that is how you are. I'm sure you have proper structures. But most times when we start companies, and I've said from a hustle, then it converts to a business, or you started baking cakes in your house, now you've opened a kiosk, and then you just keep on going. So most businesses are not structured properly. You know, sometimes, and I'm sure the branch manager here will attest to it, someone comes to the bank, they ask you, okay, you're the owner of this, how are you registered? No. The only registration that has happened is a till number there. They are not registered, they do not have a PIN. So the basic foundation of any business for you to stand is you need to have proper structures. So, we need to change that. How many businesses have accountants? How many? And by the way, accounting is not as expensive as you think. The Mula have said they have a fintech. They're into fintech business. They are fintech. No, it's deeper than survival. Because it means a business that is resilient means a business that can absorb shock, that can absorb, that can adapt to change, that can continue operating sustainably in uncertain times, like COVID. How do you build a business that can survive COVID? And I want to ask a very genuine question here. How many businesses here can comfortably run for 3 months without cash flow coming in? 3 months. 3 months. Three months? Well done. Very few. Because for a business to be resilient, you have to think worst case scenario. Maybe that is, advocates or lawyers are trained to always work with the worst case scenario. So as an entrepreneur, try to work with the worst case scenario. If things go south, can my business run continuously? Can I pay my salaries? Can I, as in your life will not change in the next 3 months. That is what resilience is all about, right? And in any place, Kenya. If you're in Kenya by then you own a business that has run for more than just challenges and adapt to the changes that are coming through. So what I'm going to do is, what is resilience? I think that we've already focused on. The ability of a business to anticipate shock. I think it's there. The whole factory was bombed during, I think, the Second World War. But Honda is still surviving until now. What had they put in place that they could go through all that season without losing focus, without losing their business? So the number one pillar that I'm going to dwell on is having strong legal foundation. This is just a summary of the business environment and the shifts that can happen. Regulatory shift, economic volatility, financing constraints. I'm sure anyone I'm not sure if Mr. Gaku regulatory shifts in 20, I think it was just before 2020. There's a client of mine who had taken a very big loan. They were in plastics, and then the government banned plastics. They were making these papers. I can tell you that business was going to collapse because their core business revenue has been shut down by the government. How do you spring back? So those are things that no one ever thinks about until it happens. And when it happens, what measures have you put in place? So the first pillar is having strong legal foundations. And strong legal foundation means the company or the business is properly structured, and it's just basic, nothing complicated. If you have a company and it's registered as a limited liability company, you need to ensure that it has a clear structure in terms of shareholding. You have shareholders agreements in place. You have a board of management. How many people here own companies and they have a board of directors? Most of us board of directors is husband and wife. You meet in the bed. You make decisions about the company. You have the strategic plan in the bedroom that you only know about and you know to implement. That is how we run businesses. Sindio kweli? Sindio SME? Sindio? Yeah, that is the truth. That is the truth. So, strong legal foundation. So, have a clear ownership structure. At times, you have companies, but money is banked in your own personal account. Your till number, it's a company, Ken Limited, lakini till number inaingia kwa personal account. So, just having proper legal structures as the basis. Because if you don't have proper legal structures, if you are shaken kidogo tu hivi na KRA, I can tell you, you can't even go back to say, by the way, I have an agreement. How wanajua tu payroll. You don't pay your KRA, you don't pay the PYE, you don't. Alliance was celebrating 100 years. 100 years. Why? How come it has run for 100 years? We say it's a public institution, but the businesses that you are running today, what is their vision? Are they to help us survive now and then we die with them, or are they going to survive and we'll pass them to our children? How many people are put structures that if they fall down today, their business will, maybe ndio najua. But the professionals are telling you, let's start with one before. Accountability mechanism. Hiyo account yako ya kampuni inalipa school fee. Watoto, everything, shopping. I founded many businesses, and some have failed. By they have failed, let me give you a story. So in 2014, I think SportPesa has just come, and my friend was the head of marketing. So I decided, by the way, there's an opportunity here. So what did I do? I went to Alibaba. How many people know Alibaba? You know Alibaba? So in Nairobi, you know the taxis, you know there was taxis that used to advertise. You know them? I'm the one who started that business in this country. Nairobi. Those advertisements, please. I think they're still, my mom will tell you that, you know, those advertising boards that are in my store, they've been there for the last 10 or 12 years. Nilikuwa nakaa na in a week I raised 500,000. Nimeweka order Alibaba advertising boards after 60 days. And I was doing the math. I can tell you, I was just seeing dollars. I was going to be a billionaire and stop doing law and get into advertising. But what hit me is I don't even done market research. I didn't know what I was getting myself. So, and what that does when you fail, and failure is not the end of you. When you fail, just pick up and start over again, and start again. So, there is even a time I went to Kajiado. Those days, before Optiven Dolgo Manzanza, I went to Kajiado and I was closing a deal with the Masais. I want to buy 100 acres. Ni subdivide. Nishafanya hesabu, yani vile nitakuwa nitauza hizo maploti na nitaanza pesa. So we dream big as entrepreneurs, but do we ever think of what if this business does not go the right way? Do you have the capacity to implement what you are putting in your mind, right? So it's very important for you to have a very proper governing structure. You can be the director, but have professionals bring them on so that they can advise you accordingly. Then thirdly, compliance. Compliance and integrity, I think, is a pillar that every business should embrace if you want to build a business that is resilient. When I say compliant, is you need to adhere to the law. File your returns on time. Kama ni VAT, watu wanakulipa VAT na wewe remit VAT. Yana ATMs. Simple compliance things are the ones that sometimes bring down businesses, because at times when you're getting into a specific field, you do not know what compliance issues are. You are required to comply with, what certification. So do your research. What do you need to put in place so that isikuwa umefika business in a peak, then regulator anagonga mlango anakuambia, by the way, you have been breaching the law because of 1, 2, 3. Before I go to the other slide, I think the other resilient structure that most SMEs never think about, I've mentioned this and I've asked you if there's any business here that can go for 3+ months, is just understanding how your cash flow comes in and how your cash flow goes out. I'm not an accountant, but I've had the benefit of running businesses, so I know you need to understand your numbers. Sometimes zeros in your account can confuse you. You think it's your money, yet you've not even paid them. By the time you're paying salaries, you don't have anything in your account. They're in the company's name. Because maybe you're putting them in the company's name, so maybe you can access collateral. There's that risk that entrepreneurs, we get ourselves into without knowing, right? Separate your assets because businesses are unpredictable. Today you are up, tomorrow you're down. You never know. So it's always good separate the business from yourself. That way you are mitigating risk. In case anything comes up, you are able to protect your interests, and the business can take over its own battles and liabilities. And if you have proper governance structures in place, if the business goes through bankruptcy, your personal assets and your personal interests are secured. The other pillar is adaptability. It is so unpredictable to know how businesses turn out. We've used the example of COVID. We've used the example of the Forex exchange, money, dollars, the rates skyrocketing. At times, even the interest rates at banks, they go up. So how have you structured your business to adapt change? And change comes in many ways. Change in law, industry transformation. You've heard about AI. Advocates, we are very, we say it's a noble profession. Tunapenda makaratasi sana. But now we have AI that does what advocates are doing. And advocates are scared that they're going to lose their jobs. Because by the time the client is coming to your desk, anajua kila kitu. Right? So, and those are the changes that are coming in place. I've talked about accountants and how technology is solving people's problems. So if you're an accounting firm, what then do you need to do? So you need to change, you need to think and see how do we need to change? Don't stick your head in the sand and ignore the change that is happening. How many of you remember a phone model called BlackBerry? How many of you remember BlackBerry? BlackBerry was the phone. I'm not bragging, but I only used to own a BlackBerry at a point. Until they wound up 3 years ago. My phone just died a natural death. And BlackBerry had the advantage. If you had BlackBerry, they had an option of chatting like WhatsApp. Long before WhatsApp ikuje, hao walikuwa na ilikuwa inaitwa BBM. But because when iPhone came, walidharau iPhone, wakasema, no, BlackBerry will go on. They didn't change, but if they had changed, BlackBerry will be on a different level. How many of you remember Nokia 3310? Nokia 3310 ilikuwa kama iPhone size. I'm telling you. Motorola Razr. Those brands died, right? Why? And in less than